This episode of 21st Century Dating Decoded will address the topic of navigating online dating, a comprehensive guide to spotting and avoiding bots. The 21st Century Dating Decoded is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. NNTHE ever-expanding universe of online dating platforms presents an exciting landscape for forging new connections, discovering companionship, and even finding lasting love. However, within this digital realm, a less benign presence lurks: sophisticated bots. These automated programs are meticulously designed to mimic human interaction with malicious intent, primarily for phishing, scams, or data harvesting. To ensure a safe, enjoyable, and ultimately successful online dating journey, it is paramount for users to cultivate the ability to identify and skillfully avoid these digital imposters. Understanding the evolving bot-threatened dating site bots are not static entities. They continuously evolve their tactics to become more convincing and evade detection. Typically, they operate by creating meticulously crafted fake profiles, initiating conversations that appear remarkably natural, and engaging users in seemingly genuine exchanges. Their overarching goals are varied and insidious, and leading users to harmful links. Bots frequently attempt to direct users to external websites that host malware, viruses, or phishing schemes designed to steal personal information. Extracting personal data. Through artful conversation and deceptive requests, bots aim to trick users into divulging sensitive personal details, which can then be used for identity theft or other fraudulent activities. Directing users to fraudulent premium services. Some bots are designed to funnel users towards fake subscription services or premium accounts on third-party websites, often costing users money for non-existent benefits. Perhaps the most devastating bot tactic involves cultivating a sense of trust and emotional connection with a user, eventually leading to requests for money under various fabricated pretexts, such as medical emergencies, travel expenses, or financial hardship. While the most advanced bots can be challenging to detect, many still exhibit a range of. Developing a keen eye for these red flags is your first line of defense, and generic, perfect, or stock photos and perfection is suspicious. Bots often feature profile pictures that are unnervingly perfect, professionally shot, impeccably lit, and often featuring models. These lack the casual, spontaneous, and sometimes imperfect nature of genuine user photos. Limited photos. A bot profile may only showcase one or two pictures, making it harder to verify authenticity. And stock image usage. Many bots resort to using readily available stock images or photos scraped from other social media profiles, which a reverse image search can often expose. Non-realistic attractiveness. If a profile seems too good to be true in terms of physical appearance, bots frequently use highly attractive images to maximize engagement. NS-parse or vague profile information and minimalist about me. The About Me section will often be remarkably short, filled with generic cliches, or devoid of specific details that could be easily verified or used to initiate a meaningful conversation. General interests. Stated interests will be broad and universal, e.g., likes music, enjoys travel, rather than reflecting unique hobbies or passions. Bot profiles will lack this depth and individuality, and conflicting information. In some cases, different sections of a bot profile might contain contradictory information, e.g., claiming to live in one city but working in another without explanation. Instant replies and formulaic language, non-naturally quick responses. Bots are programmed to respond immediately, sometimes too quickly for a human to type, especially during initial interactions. Generic and repetitive messages. Their conversations often follow a script, using bland, pre-written phrases that lack genuine curiosity or personal reflection. You might notice the same phrases or questions being reused with different users. Lack of contextual understanding. Bots struggle with nuanced language, sarcasm, or complex questions, often providing non sequitur responses or sidestepping the actual point of your query. No overuse of emojis or exclamation points. Some bots try to appear enthusiastic by excessively using emojis or exclamation points, which can feel inauthentic. Quick to move off the platform and bypassing security. Bots will often try to steer conversations away from the dating app's built-in messaging system, which often has security protocols and reporting mechanisms, to external platforms like email, WhatsApp, Telegram, or even personal websites. Sense of urgency. They may express a fabricated urgency to move off platform, claiming the app is too slow or buggy, and asking for personal contact information early. Requesting your phone number or email address within the first few messages should immediately raise suspicion. Frequently, bots never click on unverified links from someone you don't know and trust. Requests for personal/financial information. Any request for sensitive data. Your full name, address, workplace, bank details, credit card numbers, or passwords is an unequivocal sign of a scam. Dating apps are for meeting people, not for financial transactions or data sharing and verification. Scams. Bots may ask you to verify your identity by clicking a link that leads to a phishing site designed to steal your login credentials or personal information. Inconsistent storylines and memory lapses. Because bots don't genuinely remember past conversations, their stories can become muddled. If you ask a series of questions, their answers might contradict previous statements, revealing a fundamental lack of genuine memory and understanding. Fabricated backstories. They often have elaborate but flimsy backstories that fall apart under closer scrutiny. Unusual grammar, spelling, or phrasing, inconsistent errors. A persistent pattern of awkward phrasing, strange capitalization, misused words, or persistent grammatical errors can be a significant red flag in claim versus reality. Protecting yourself from the pervasive threat of bots requires a combination of heightened awareness, critical thinking, and proactive safety measures. Incorporate these strategies into your online dating routine and scrutinize profiles carefully and thoroughly and before you engage. Make it a habit to thoroughly review every aspect of a profile before you initiate contact or even respond to an incoming message. Trust your gut. If something feels even slightly off, an image seems fake, the description is too generic, or the claims are outlandish, trust that intuition and proceed with extreme caution or simply disengage. Ask specific, open-ended questions and challenge. Instead of "How was your day?" which can elicit a scripted response, ask questions that require a unique, detailed, and context-aware answer. Examples: what was the most interesting thing that happened to you this week that wasn't work-related? Or, if you could instantly learn any new skill, what would it be and why? Look for nuance. Pay close attention to how they respond. A human will likely elaborate, share a personal anecdote, or ask a follow-up question. A bot will often give a short, vague answer or pivot to a different topic. Reverse image search profile photos and powerful verification tool. Utilize free tools like Google Images, reverse image search, or similar services to upload or paste the URL of a suspicious profile picture, any exposing fakes. If the image appears on stock photo websites, other fake profiles, or social media accounts under different names, you've likely identified a bot or a catfishing attempt. NBE wary of urgent requests for money or personal information and zero tolerance. Immediately report and block any profile that there is never a legitimate reason for a new online contact to ask for these things. Emotional manipulation. Bots often employ emotional manipulation, fabricating crises or emergencies to elicit sympathy and financial aid. Remain skeptical of any sob story. Keep conversations on the dating platform. Initially, end platform security. Dating platforms invest in security features, bot detection, and reporting mechanisms. By keeping your conversations within the app, you benefit from these protections. Establish trust first. Only consider moving to external messaging apps, like WhatsApp, once you have established a reasonable level of trust, have had several meaningful exchanges, and ideally, have conducted some basic identity verification, e.g., a video call and video calls. A video call is an excellent way to verify a person's identity and ensure they match their profile. If someone consistently refuses a video call, it's a significant red flag. Report suspicious profiles and community safety. Utilize the reporting mechanisms available on dating apps. By reporting suspicious profiles, you not only protect yourself, but also contribute to a safer online environment for all users. Detailed reports. Provide as much detail as possible in your report, including specific messages or behaviors that raised your suspicions. Maintain strict personal privacy and information hierarchy. Understand that personal information has a hierarchy of sensitivity. Never share your full address, workplace details, financial information, bank account numbers, passwords, or even overly specific daily routines with someone you've only met online. Gradual disclosure. Share personal details gradually and only as trust is genuinely built over time and through multiple interactions. Trust your gut instincts and inner alarm. If a profile seems too good to be true, if an interaction feels unnatural, if the compliments are overly effusive and generic, or if you simply have a nagging feeling of unease, listen to that inner alarm. It's better to be overly cautious than to fall victim to a scam. Bots undeniably represent a persistent and evolving nuisance on dating websites, they are not insurmountable. By adopting a discerning approach, familiarizing yourself with their common tactics, and consistently adhering to robust safety practices, you can significantly mitigate your risk of encountering or falling victim to these digital imposters. Staying informed, exercising caution, and leveraging the tools available to you will empower you to navigate the online dating landscape with confidence. This proactive mindset will substantially increase your chances of making genuine, meaningful connections and ultimately enjoying a more positive and rewarding online dating experience. Stay safe, stay smart, and happy swiping.